Hello all and welcome back to Memoria. Hey, Flap Flap. Let's go. Oh, we're back here. I forgot where we were. Super forgot what's going on.
Stay in the background. I better stay in the background.
As a background character, as the main character, I should stay in the background, like the good background character I am.
Bryda? What are you doing in there?
Detention. Absence without leave. Scrubbing latrines.
Have you talked to the master about Draconia?
No, and he isn't here either. From the harbour, go up the hill. His house is right on the corner by the wall.
I don't believe my ears. Did you just tell this man where Master Bodiak lives? We expect much more out of you, Bryda. Stop disappointing us.
She didn't do anything wrong. It was my fault.
And you, Birdcatcher, leave the court immediately.
I'm sorry.
I didn't know it was a secret that he lived somewhere.
If Bryda's description is correct, this is the master's house.
There are ravens here. Or crows.
Blasted crows. Haven't you caused enough trouble? Shoo! Go away!
Hey, those are my friends.
Nuri? I'm sorry, I didn't see you there.
What did they ever do to you?
Don't you remember all the misery they caused?
Of course I remember. But you have to be able to forget, too. What do you want?
You really shouldn't hang around with those creatures. You mustn't forget who you are.
No, it's you who mustn't forget who I am. Please leave my friends alone, all right?
Have you been here long? Master Bodiak lives here. Have you seen him come by?
Yes, he went into the house earlier, but he hasn't come out again.
Good, thanks. I have to get into that house somehow.
Knock
Can
on
you
the
fly through
door.
the window for me and look for a way in.
Do I have to?
It would help us both.
All right.
Yeah, no, I think Nuri is like clinically depressed, and for a fairy that's like bad, that's like really bad. That's like not supposed to happen.
They look heavy. That would break my claws.
Okay. So we get to play as the bird. Cool, cool, cool. So the only thing she sees are books. Oh, okay. I don't even know what we're doing or what we're looking for. We're just doing things. Something fell down there. That mirror's important. I feel like I should take it. Just maybe.
Don't cause any mischief. I'll see you later.
See you then.
Yay.
Nice stuff, but who needs it? Nice stuff, but who needs it?
Okay, so we're not gonna take any of this. Oh, there's somebody there.
Ah, my friend. How's the gemstone business?
I had some trouble with a customer and I had to give it up.
I'm sorry to hear that.
I might need to ask another favor of you.
My services are still at your disposal. The cucumber you gave me was very fruitful.
That was a really bad joke. Hated it.
What happened to Bryder? She was cleaning latrines this morning.
Yes, apparently she tried to catch the Tillamede all on her own yesterday, and returned to the dormitory after curfew. The fact that she only had to clean latrines is a sign of the status she enjoys in the school. I think they want to make her the new headmaster someday. Well, headmistress, I suppose.
Bye.
Farewell, my friend.
There's ivy growing here, but it's not strong enough to carry my weight.
Is that it? Okay. Besides the door.
Master Bodiak,
Just, bro. Just
why
do.
the...
Oh, what
Master
the
Bodiak?
fuck? Oh, what the hell did I just walk into? Okay. Don't deal with the, yeah, he went home and then he got stoned. Yeah. Don't interact with the obvious thing in front of you. In case you miss something. Okay. I'll take that. I'll take that for no reason. Oh, what the fuck? Oh, no. Oh, shit. Oh, fuck. Did we just kill somebody? Did we just kill somebody again? Did we just fucking kill someone again?
I could take a handful with me, but, maybe someone will want to change him back, and then he might be missing an ear or something. I better leave him complete.
Can we fix it? Yes, we can. Okay. Okay.
I can't reach it while Ulrich is standing there.
Okay, so we'll poke him again. Okay, what was in the we just took a drawer. Okay, let's fix him again. Let's fix him again. Okay, there we go. Wait.
Some parts seem to be missing. I can't reassemble him.
Oh. There we go. There we go. There we go. Oh. He's holding a key. He's definitely holding a key.
Oh no. Ulrich has been turned into stone with magic. He was already stiff, so at first I couldn't really tell.
Bruh. No. Okay, so... Okay, so the key crumbles to dust with him. Okay. Okay. So the key is a part of him now. That's unfortunate. But yay!
It looks old. The master must have been quite young when he caught that.
There's a broom. Why not? And now we have a lockpick to get into anything.
None of the lockpicks work on the lock.
What if...
Nothing happened.
Okay. I
The
did.
addition seems to be magically reinforced.
Yeah, this one has, like, so you can check out where the, you can check out where, like, the, interactable things are, which is kind of helpful, because, sometimes there's bullshit. Yeah, basically.
First, I have to open.
Okay.
There's a witch behind.
I have to think about this. Because it's something to do with the key in his hand.
Why?
I don't know.
I don't know.
I'm
I
just...
can't think of anything.
I'm just doing shit until we have an
I
answer.
don't know. Won't work.
Okay.
Won't work.
That's fine.
I can't think of.
What if...
I don't know.
Okay.
I could try to make an impression of the key, but the way he's holding it, I can't reach it.
Okay.
Someone needs to transform him back.
Okay.
Won't work. That won't do any.
Okay.
No. What good would that do?
Okay, so I think what we have to do is we have to poke him. We have to poke him. He turns to dust. We sweep up. This makes me so uncomfortable. And then we repair him. Yay, over here. Just over here though. And then we do the honey.
I could glue the key with honey, but it would change its shape.
Okay, can we fix him again, or will it be like part of him is missing? I bet it'll be like part of him is missing. Yep. Oh,
Some parts seem to be missing.
okay. I understand how this works.
I poured a little honey into the mold.
Yay.
I have to ask you for another favor. Can you harden this honey into a key?
I like your ingenuity. Give it here. Harden what's soft and stem the flow.
Thanks.
Why is he helping me?
I see you've been visiting my favorite master. I'll be going in to see him soon. My examination's right round the corner, and I have to be sure that there won't be any funny business. Can I do anything for you?
I don't think the master will be receiving you today.
You seem to be very sure of that.
Yeah, listen.
Curses. I need a new plan.
You aren't exactly the compassionate type, are you?
No. What do I do now?
When you go back to the school, please send Bryder here.
All in good time. I'll have to think things over now.
See you later.
Farewell, my friend.
Okay, bye. Yeah. Can I,
An impression of the key in Ulrich's hand.
okay, so can I, nope, we still can't fix him.
Some parts seem to be missing. I can't reassemble him.
Yeah! Yeah! Yeah, hello, Draconess. Ugh. Ugh. Don't I have
I'm
to...
carefully scratching off the wax.
Okay. Yay.
By
Yay.
Fix, it actually worked.
Can we, I don't really want to be responsible for turning him to dust, so can we, no, no, oh
Some
no.
parts seem to be missing.
Can I,
Nonsense.
okay,
No, what good would that do?
okay, can we,
Oh, come on.
okay, I guess that dust is lost forever. That man no longer has his left hand. Yay! I feel so happy about that. Oh, that's not gonna give me anxiety at all.
My hand's too big. I can't reach in.
We'll get
If only I could
smaller
lift that
hands.
glowing thing out of there. Nonsense. The knife is a bit too short.
Okay, well, we're taking this mirror. We're not taking this mirror, okay.
Underneath it says, nothing is ever lost. Hare's Eye, Elmerion, Rondeleon Snarehorn. This seems to be a list of magical artifacts. Some are checked off. Locations are noted for others. How can an Andergastrian like Ulrich afford all these magical knickknacks? Who knows? In the end, it'll turn out he wasn't a mage at all, but a common thief. A huge fortress on a mountain. Is that what Draconia looks like? I'll take a closer look at this. A secret compartment. A petrified rat and drawings of the mask.
I'll take the mousey, thank you.
Just like Ulrich.
Can we, fix that? Let's fix that. Oops. Huh.
There are small scribbled notes all over. At the top it says, finally an answer after all these years. The mask is in Draconia. I'll set out tomorrow. Another note says, returned yesterday. Couldn't find the mask. The council refused to let me enter the fortress, but I bribed an adept and now the ruby is mine, although it's worthless without the artifact. Draconia, the mask, the ruby. Won't anybody tell me what all this is about?
No one really knows what this is about, bruh. Like, you have to figure that out for yourself. Okay, and there's nothing else here.
Bryder should look into this. I need to find out what happened here.
Okay, is there anything else? Oh, hey. I'll take that. For no reason. We did that, we looked at that. Okay, so now we have to get... What if we...
The broomstick is much too thick.
Wow, that must be the thickest broomstick in the world.
The entire room is glowing. It's no wonder with a man who collects magic artifacts like other people collect splinters in their feet. I wish I had a stone floor at home. There's something in the crack. A reddish glow. If only I could lift that glowing thing out of there. Why does a noble... I don't know. Nonsense.
Okay, well, I don't know either.
Oh, come on.
Okay, that's everything.
Why?
I don't know, because there's a way to solve this puzzle, and I don't know what it
That won't
is.
do any good. That won't work.
Okay.
Nonsense.
Oh, wait a minute.
The spell won't do any good here.
Okay, it's not one of those puzzle things.
Oh, come on. That won't do any good. Was this some kind of experiment?
Okay, so what if I turn it into dust? Poke it?
I'll scrape the dust into the container with the knife's edge.
Okay.
Not while the rat's still in the container.
Okay. So then...
I poured the dust into the crack.
And then... Yay. Take the thing. Good job.
A ruby. It's cracked. Ah, my head. There's somebody in the next room. Not again.
We're about
Just
to
this wall
have
now.
hallucination.
Then we'll be in Draconia. Help me. I can't get up there alone.
Free my hands.
If I do that, you'll kill me immediately.
Correct.
Oh, how he hates you, Charizard.
Understandably. Who likes being a slave? All he has to do is lift me over this, and we'll be there.
The mask?
Have you thought of something?
Yes. Since we've been here, I am able to remember more and more. Tell me, on the inside of the mask, do you see any letters? Ah, I was right. Padan, Faskadan, Esplas de Quatan, Humirelor Gras Ferel Goran, Hul Bemutir, Gerul Felan, Juntir Quatan Veluntir Sodan.
What language is that?
The very old one. Malakar transliterated it syllable for syllable in the ancient Ptolemede lettering, and had it etched over the old lettering. Place the mask on your prisoner, and recite the incantation. Then, he'll fulfill your every desire.
Are we about to enter turning people into mindless slaves?
I can't memorize the spell. It's too difficult.
Let me try. When the time comes, I'll tell you the words, and you can repeat them after me.
What will happen when I speak the incantation?
I don't remember exactly, but I know that it'll make him your servant. Even with his hands free, he'll do whatever you ask of him.
How did you turn his hands to stone?
With this spell.
We're about to get a lot of spells on
You
this
can try
lady.
it on the flower up there. And now, change it back. I was right.
How much can this spell do?
For the moment, my strength is only enough for plants and small animals. There was a time when I probably could have petrified an entire person, but the years must have weakened me.
How is it that you remember that now?
I don't know that. I think it's these mountains. It's as if I've been here before. I carried Malakar's mask with me. And I was looking for a garden? That is all I remember.
If I succeed in placing the mask on Rahwan, perhaps we'll soon find out more.
Okay. If you succeed, just shove it on his face.
It's so dry. It's a miracle that it's still alive. Rahwan, you must help me get over that.
You need to free me first.
So that he can strangle you? No, better find a way to put the mask on him.
No, I can barely feel my hands as it is.
Okay. Grace.
Is the grass poisonous?
No, go ahead. Eat it.
I'm sick and tired of your games.
The sight alone makes the blood freeze in your veins, doesn't it, mistress?
That's because of the icicles, not the statue. I don't want to look at it. I'm cold enough already.
Okay. So just...
That
Hello.
would be too cruel. Put the
No.
mask on.
No, stay away from me with that.
You'll have to overpower him first.
I know. But how? I'm too exhausted to fight him. Besides, I'm cold. I desperately need something to warm me up.
Put the mask on the
That's not what I was looking to do. Okay.
The bush is too exposed to the wind for a fire. The grass isn't dry enough.
Wow. Oh. It's over there.
If only it were that easy.
So... Yeah, there's nothing else here. Oh. There is... Oh, okay.
I've got enough firewood.
Do you now? Where do you have enough firewood?
It's too windy. I can't make a fire here.
Ugh. What if we just... What if we somehow get him...
My spirit is stronger than the cold.
Okay. So there's something here. With this. I think I already tried this.
It's not that cold.
I've got enough firewood.
Okay.
If it were edible, I could tear it out with my hand, but the risk is too...
Okay.
That prob.
Feel like I did something. Maybe.
That probably.
Okay. I think I know what I'm supposed to do. Suggest to him that it's really fucking cold outside.
Make a fire. I'm cold.
Okay, that's what I'm trying to do, you dumb shit.
It's too windy. I can't make a fire here.
Then,
I have to disappoint you once more. That isn't a frozen dragon. It's actually a statue.
okay.
Is the grass poisonous?
No.
Not,
I'm
not what
sick
I
and
wanted to do. Not what I was thinking of doing. There we go. Now we shove the mask on
Put the
him.
mask on.
No. Stay away from me with that.
You'll have to overpower him first.
Okay. With what? This doesn't make sense, but I'm gonna try it anyway.
It's not that cold.
Okay. Um. Um.
I don't see any connection. I can easily tear the back. I don't need a piece of that.
Okay. So that doesn't actually matter. Hmm.
tool, Assassin.
Oh, okay, there we go.
You now.
Repeat after me. Vdan vaskadan es plastequatan.
Okay.
Fadan faskadan es plas de quatan.
Humirilo gras ferel goran.
Comorilo gras ferel goran.
Hul bemutir kerul felan.
Hul bimutir gerul felan.
You've almost got it. One more verse. Juntir quatan felontir stodan.
Juntia quatan felontir sodan.
Remove the mask from him.
Hey, what's wrong with you? Can you hear me?
Who are you? Who am I?
What's wrong with him?
He has lost his memory.
Forever?
Yes, but is that not what you wanted? He no longer hates you. He will help you now.
There's nothing left of him. Without memories, he's just an empty husk. Not even he deserves such a fate.
But Princess,
Shut up. You've helped me, but this goes too far. As soon as I'm in Draconia, I'll throw you away.
How ungrateful you are, Princess. It'll be a pleasure to finally be rid of you.
Well then.
Did I fall asleep again?
Thank you for the ruby, Garon.
Who said that? By the 12.
Calm yourself, Garon. I'm not here to hurt you.
Who are you?
The mask made the Fakina dull and empty. The princess loosened his bond and let him lift her over the last hurdle, and finally stood before the gates of Draconia.
What's going on here?
Do you want to solve the riddle, Garon? Do you want to help Nuri?
Yes, but...
Then prove to me that you aren't stupid.
That'll be hard.
Prios, save me.
Draconia's gate is guarded by 6 elemental beings. 6 beings with 6 riddles, which Sajia had to solve.
Brothers and sisters are we, to each his element. Tell us who we are, and you too shall be known to us.
You heard them. Tell the grotesque faces which element belongs to each of them, just as Sajia once did. And the path to Draconia will also be open to you.
Okay.
Keep me fed, or I will vanish away. Keep me in check, or I will harm.
You're fire.
Who am I?
You are fire. You are fire.
You are fire.
Like my sister, I am sometimes hot, sometimes cold, and always in motion. But unlike her, I am always the same. Who am I?
You could be a couple different things.
Keep me far from my sister in the middle. First she steals my form, and then my substance. Who am I?
You are Earth, I'm pretty sure.
You are Earth.
Yep.
I know the world like no other. One can reach through me, and yet I hide the greatest secrets. Who am I?
I'm pretty sure that's water, but
I am the sister with the greatest patience. I shape my treasures for eons and bear the face of the world. Who am I?
pretty sure that's ore.
You are ore.
Okay.
Of all my siblings, I was the last to come into being. I give life to all. Yet, as I give, I also take back. Who am I?
You are Earth.
So this guy's
Keep me
not.
far from my sister in the middle. First she steals my form, and then my substance.
That's ice.
Who am I?
That's ice.
You are ice.
That's ice.
I know the world like no other. One can reach through me, and yet I hide the greatest secrets. Who am I?
Pretty sure that's water.
You are water.
Like my sister, I am sometimes hot, sometimes cold, and always in motion.
Yeah, that's air.
But unlike her, I am always the same. Who am I?
Your air.
You are air.
It is done. The gate to Draconia is now open to you.
I don't see anything.
Step closer.
Huh? Is he also petrified? He's holding something in his hand. A book.
Garon, are you here?
Brider.
Ah, you're still here. Is Ulrich upstairs?
No, he...
He's that pile.
He's lying back there on the floor. The heap of dust.
You can't be serious.
Maybe you should sit down. I have to show you something.
Oh, interesting. It's a diary written by an air elementalist who lived in Draconia during Sadia's times. Here, the upcoming battle in the Gorian Desert, the Holy Army outside our gates. We were also called upon to play a part in this unparalleled bloodbath.
Do you think the book will give us a clue how to find the way to Draconia?
Oh, Garon, the book is the way to Draconia, just as any book could be a gate. Oh, this looks like a good passage. Boron 19th, 590 after Bosporan's fall.
Look at that. We did the thing.
I was on my way to the laboratories of the Auradepts when Admiral Wahim caught me by surprise in the main corridor.
Your attitude is unacceptable, Xerxes. In 3 days, the demon hordes will fall upon Aventuria. If my army is destroyed, then it'll be your ignorance which brought us down.
Oh, Admiral, I know, but you exaggerate. We are simple elementalists. We've withdrawn to these halls because the concerns of the world weary us. We're not warriors.
You command the elements. You could set whirlwinds upon the enemy hordes with your spirits, or an infernal firestorm. Keshalri itself attests to your power.
Floating stones are one thing. War is another. You'll have to fight your little skirmish alone.
I repeated my words of the day before, emphasized that we didn't see a threat to the balance of the spheres, and even permitted myself a small, sophisticated pun on the military zeal of our times, which, to my disappointment, went over his head. And then the spirits at the gate suddenly opened the portal.
Are you expecting someone?
No.
Welcome to the Council of the Elements.
She looks pissed.
How, can I help you?
My name is Sadia. I come from Fazar.
Fazar?
A long way. Did you come the whole way on foot?
Yes. Is this Draconia?
Yes, the Council of the Elements in Draconia. You require the services of an elementalist?
I'm here to join the Holy Army. I want to fight in the Gore.
I'm afraid I have nothing to do with that.
Let me know if you learn any more about him.
What can you do? Can you fight? Use magic?
I'm looking for a prince. I'm supposed to give him this mask.
Xerxes, take her to the prince.
But I'd rather...
At once.
If you'd follow me... I must admit we are a bit, how shall I put it, surprised by your arrival. Not many people stray here. To be honest, it's also a blessing for me. The Admiral is beginning to get on my nerves.
Oh, how his model just kind of floated.
Did you know that Draconia was built by dragons? All the wonders of this world in one place. And behind every passageway lies a new surprise. And that man wants us to drop everything and fight in his ridiculous little war. Can you imagine it? May I ask what's so special about this mask?
It takes away people's memories and turns them into slaves.
That doesn't sound very pleasant.
I was told to bring it here. That's all I know.
It looks very old, as though from a very long forgotten time. Ah, time. Isn't time an astonishing thing? At first glance, everything in Draconia seems so gigantic, and we seem so small. But that is nothing in comparison to the monumental size of the time which slumbers in these halls. According to our understanding, this is the oldest structure in Aventuria, almost as old as time itself. I hope you have healthy lungs. This stairway is horrible. And here's another ancient wonder that leaves us absolutely awestruck. A star system, but fascinatingly not our own. Who built it? And why? Does it show the past or a distant future? I propose that it shows both.
He just floats. Okay, he does just float. Okay.
And another staircase. Ah, the zucchini. I love zucchini.
Why is Draconia so empty? I thought you were about to go to war. Where's the army?
Wrong. We, that is the Council, have decided to stay out of this war. We're being pressured to change our minds, but as long as the balance of the spheres isn't disturbed, we see no reason to do so.
Blast it. Does that mean there's no army here?
Yes, there is. Over there. The Flying Fortress Keshalri. A masterpiece of elemental air magic. Do you have any more questions before I take you to the prince?
The Holy Army is in the fortress?
Yes, an entire army of clerics. A second army is currently marching from Zorgan to Gore. In 3 days, the two forces will meet right before the plateau and enter the battle together. All that effort just to die. Tragic.
What's wrong with your legs?
I was born with very weak legs. So weak that they didn't grow with the rest of my body. Since then, an air spirit has carried me through life.
Who is the prince?
The fortress is carried by hundreds upon hundreds of air spirits, bound in special crystals, so-called floating stones. The prince is a master of domination magic. He ensures that the spirits remain in the stones and do what is asked of them.
But why a prince?
As Admiral Vahim always puts it so nicely, in times like these, one takes what one can get.
Oh, okay.
Take me to the fortress. I must see this prince.
And once again,
Okay.
you draw
Goodbye, Flap
hasty,
Flap.
false conclusions. The prince is no longer in the fortress, but rather here, in this hole. Take my hand. Right, there we are. I lured you into a pretty trap, eh? Yes, the prince is a prisoner, and yes, you played into his hands. Do you have anything to say in your defense?
What did he do?
He tampered with the floating stones of the flying fortress. He is evil, and thus we've taken him prisoner. You don't know anything about this?
This room is a prison?
Draconia has no dungeon, so we had to do a bit of thinking. We're directly above the sphere's observatory here. The magic of the observatory keeps the matrix of this room stable, which makes it impossible to do magic here. You understand the principle?
No.
Well, it's really quite simple.
Okay, thank you, Flap Flap. See you at another time.
What does the prince want with the mask?
Who knows? I didn't even know until now that such an artifact existed.
Let me go. I brought the mask here under a misunderstanding. I'm innocent.
I know. On the way up here, I cast a few spells on you. I know that you mean no evil.
Well, then.
Before I let you go, give me the mask, your staff, and the dagger. It can be no other way.
What kind of place is this?
We have no dungeon here. That's why we convert the elemental back in this atmosphere. Please stay away from him. Or I'll have to push you into the abyss.
How droll. He sent the Fakina to his doom. He's evil.
Okay.
It takes people's memories away and leaves them behind as empty shells. That scares me. My Almandin, my wrathful eye, my mournful heart, I would never exchange it for anything in the world. A roll of bandages. Haroon had my father's eyes. Now I know why.
Okay.
Now, all that's missing is the staff and the mask.
Is there no other way out of this?
And now the mask. Wait! Are you out of your mind?
But you brought me here.
Don't worry, Mage. By all means, you may keep the mask. I don't need it yet.
You see? Now give it to me.
Okay.
I'll be right back.
Whoever you are, thank you for bringing it here.
Had I known you were behind this, I would have thought twice about it. Hello, Kasim. It's me, Sadia.
Sadia? Satya, how long has it been?
Since you had me thrown out of the palace, long enough to leave those times behind me.
As if anything has changed since then. I'm still the sole heir of the Mughal dynasty. And you're nothing.
That's where you're mistaken. I'll go into battle against the demon hordes, and I will triumph. All of Avestan will know my name, and everyone will fall to their knees before me in awe.
You really believe that? You can't change who you are, Satya. You'll always be the same person you always were. Second class. Insignificant. My name, on the other hand, my name will be immortal.
Take my hand. I'll take you to a more comfortable place.
How do you think they knew each other?
He is a prince, she's a princess. Maybe they're siblings. What I find much more puzzling is how the maid knew about their conversation. He wasn't there, and yet it's written in his journal.
Keep reading.
I took the woman to her chambers. It was obvious that she knew the prince. Yet I still couldn't find any malevolence in her. In order to keep an eye on her, I commanded one of my invisible air spirits to continue watching her. Aha!
I'll leave you alone now. Get some rest. You'll need your strength tomorrow when we send you home.
I didn't come here only to be sent back.
You wear the instrument of a traitor. I doubt Admiral Vahim's going to welcome such a person to his fortress.
Let me talk to him.
There's water on the table. I'll have fresh vegetables brought to you soon. We'll meet again at dawn. Good night.
If you won't talk to the Admiral, then I'll do it myself.
And please stay in your room.
No.
Well then.
Never. I'm tired. But if I fall asleep, they'll take me back to Fazar at dawn. That must not happen. It feels like wax. How? They locked me up in here.
Okay.
I must join the battle. Let me talk to the Admiral.
I'm truly sorry, but no. And now, please go back and sleep.
The leaves are swaying in the wind, but there's no wind here. Hey, you're an air spirit, aren't you? Talk to me. Why are you here? I need your help. Can you carry me the way the air mage is carried? Come to me.
I figure this might be
Let's
the
play.
answer.
Let's fly. Let's dance. Let's play hide and seek. I'll hide, and you have to find me. You hide, and I have to find you. We'll both hide from the mages. What shall we do? They would find us right away in this room.
Okay.
Xerxes! Xerxes!
So the left window does the same thing, right? No, it doesn't.
No time for idle recreation. And now, where shall I put it? I mustn't lose sight of my... In the meantime, I learned to fly without one.
Xerxes!
Okay. I see. I see, I see, I see.
Xerxes!
Uh-huh. So I have to do something here to get the staff.
It's hot. And now, where shall I put it?
Xerxes!
Okay. So this maybe isn't the way yet. Oh wait, I'm back here. It's not quite where I wanted to be. Oh. Sure.
What kind of sound is that? I've never heard anything like it. The horns can be turned. The horns can't be turned towards each other. The horns... What kind of sound? I've never heard... What kind of... I've never... What is that? It sounds like a whisper. Now it's gone. There it is again. The whisper is getting louder. kind of sound? I've never heard. What kind of sound? I've never heard.
You must find the garden. The name is in the garden, and without the name, the mask is worthless.
I know, but where shall I begin? No one here knows where it is, let alone whether it even exists.
It does exist, but to find it, you need the mask. I'm so close. While the most powerful men in Avestan smash heads in the Gorian desert, I'll restore the realm of my fathers, and there will be no one left to stand in my way.
Is this the same garden the staff spoke of? What is Kasim planning? They're growing beautifully. They're growing beautifully.
You are the woman from Fazal, correct? Weren't you sent to your room?
Isn't that strictly my business?
I'll just ask Xerxes. Xerxes!
Okay.
Is that her?
Yes, but what is she doing here?
Admiral?
I thought the evil mage had locked you up in his tower.
Yes, but I jumped out of the window.
I think this is the beginning of a beautiful friendship. Eh, Joachim?
Take me with you to the battle. I won't disappoint you.
And she has courage.
Yes, but no weapon. Besides, she almost played into Kasim's hands. I think it's too risky.
I didn't know about the prince's plan.
I heard, but how do I know that you won't unknowingly aid him again? As long as we don't know his plans, I won't take any further risks.
You want to learn the prince's plans? Then let me see him.
Out of the question. That could be exactly what he wants. Stay away from that bastard.
What sort of weapon do I need in order to come with you?
We're fighting against demons, so something blessed would be good. Bring me some kind of weapon, and my companion will take care of the blessing. He is a Deont.
Diont would be more like it.
Ariakos, please.
What do you know about the battle?
It is said that the demon lord Borbarad is planning an invasion of the damned in the Gorian desert, and Rohal the Wise will oppose him. Rohal's troops have been preparing for the big day for months in Zorgan. Meanwhile, more and more demon scum are forcing their way out of Borbarad's portal into the Gorian desert.
A lot of effort for a slaughter that will only last a few hours.
However it may end, it will change Aventuria forever.
What will it be like to fight against demons?
Horrible. There's nothing more terrible than being exposed to the madness of such a creature.
They don't act or think as we do. Their bodies are not made of flesh and blood. And they're almost invulnerable to common magic.
How does one kill something like that?
With blessed weapons. A lot of luck, courage,
and a gigantic flying fortress.
Why are you anchored outside Draconia?
The air elementalists helped us build Keshalri. We had hoped they would continue to support us.
But they're only interested in elements and the harmonies of the spheres, not in politics, no matter how bloody.
The Council will merely send a group of observers on board, but no more than that.
Good. Then there'll be someone who can tell the world about me.
That would be much too selfless for that bunch.
The elementalists have long planned to withdraw from the fate of the world. They expect that the battle will make this decision easier for them.
In other words, they hope it'll be so disgustingly bloody that they'll never have to leave their little ivory tower again.
If that ivory tower still exists at that point.
Why a flying fortress?
No matter what, we must prevent the plague of demons from spreading. That's why we're carrying the battle directly to Borberad's door. No living thing has ever faced so many creatures from the nether hells as we will in 3 days' time.
You should know, demons are tough, nearly invincible.
One must lure them onto sacred ground in order to defeat them. And since we can't do that, we'll bring the sacred ground to them. Keishalri is a monumental floating temple built to carry the light of the gods into the middle of the armies of darkness.
I'll be back soon. Is that the Gorian desert?
Yes, and the enemy's fortress lies in the middle. Hordes of demons are going to pour out of the portals. We'll attack from here.
I'll be back. I'll be back. It's oddly warm, just like everything down here. There's nothing else in these vaults, just this one room. This flame sounds different from the others. It almost appears to be singing. There are 7 runes engraved on it. The halls are filled with the
Okay, so there's nothing else here. Observatory. So the last place that we're really left with somewhere to go is the left window.
And now, where shall I put it? Better not. That won't get me anywhere.
Xerxes!
No. Okay.
It's hot. I don't see any... That won't lead to... Now that's just uninspired. That won't get... I can't... I mustn't lose sight. That won't lead to anything. I don't even know... I mustn't...
Okay, I am lost about what to do here. Very lost. And I don't have my phone. That's awesome.
And now, where shall I put it? That won't lead to anything.
Xerxes!
I think I understand what I'm supposed to do.
And now, where shall I put it?
Xerxes!
I have a dagger now. Yay!
Bless this weapon for me.
A simple dagger.
I'm fast and agile with it. It has done me loyal service.
That's enough for me. However, the blessing will take some time. Pick it up from me later.
I don't even know where I should start. Now that's just...
Oh, there you are again. Xerxes?
Xerxes!
Okay. Window. I think I have some idea.
It's hot. No time for...
Xerxes!
At this point, I'm just like, what do now?
I eavesdropped on the prince. He's looking for some garden. He wants to use it to seize power after the battle.
Surely not the Garden of Oblivion.
You know something about it?
Well, yes. It's just a legend, but they say there's a hidden cave somewhere in the Rashtulian Wall, near the volcano Rashtul Kancharot. The cave bears the name the Garden of Oblivion, because everything that takes place there is forgotten by time itself, whatever that means.
Does the legend also mention a mask?
Yes, there was something about that, but I'd have to do some research to be sure.
That doesn't sound like something I need to concern myself with. If Kasim's attention is really on a cave in the Rashtulian Wall and not on the battle, then he's no longer my problem, so we can safely turn our attention towards our actual goal.
The Garden of Oblivion? Have you ever heard of that?
No, never. But this story gets stranger from page to page. I may be mistaken, but something about this garden feels wrong. I can't say what just yet.
Maybe it's
Keep reading.
It's called the Guardian of Oblivion.
Admiral Wahim turned a deaf ear to every warning, but I felt the danger emanating from this garden. The girl, on the other hand, had tasted blood. I think she imagined the garden was something that could help her achieve her ambitions. Only she didn't know precisely how.
Well, are you taking me with you or not?
I don't know what you think, Wahim, but I like her.
All right then. We set sail at dawn. Rest until then. The cots in Keishalri are far less comfortable than those here. You've come just in time, Xerxes. The girl has just joined our army, which, in my eyes, makes her a good bit more sensible than your entire council.
All right. If you vouch for her, as long as she doesn't hurl us all into disaster,
He didn't like that at all.
Quite right. Well, back to the fortress for me. Here's to a glorious battle, you two.
I'm going to look round the library a bit. The talk of this Garden of Oblivion has made me curious.
Xerxes!
Calm down. I'm allowed to leave my room now.
Mm-hmm.
What sort of room is this?
A workshop.
And what do you do here?
As an ore elementalist, I study stones and crystals.
And dangerous artifacts.
Those too.
What are you studying now?
An elemental sphere. Don't bother me, I have a good feeling right now. The work is going very smoothly.
What do you know about this mask here?
I don't like it. It gives me an uneasy feeling.
Examine the mask.
Later.
When later?
Please, stop harassing me with your annoying questions. I feel good about this sphere right now. I need to make use of this inspiration.
Have you taken a closer look at the staff on the table?
Briefly.
And?
It is ensouled. Longer study will show what lies within.
Aha. You only research things that give you a good feeling?
I associate warmth and light with the sphere. With the mask, I associate only cold flesh and death. Does that answer your question?
How are you feeling now?
I associate warmth and light with the mask.
It looks as though we're finally rid of each other. Aren't you talking to me anymore? As you wish. What happened to Rahwan was terrible. I hope you know that. Hey. No answer. The stone tablet is broken.
Don't remind me. I tripped and now it's ruined. Every time I think about it, I almost lose my will to live.
What are these rocks?
Don't be arrogant. They're not mere rocks. They're ores, and very important and valuable to me.
What is this then?
It's a whetstone. I'm indifferent towards it. It just serves its purpose.
I don't even know where I should start. That won't get me... I don't even know where I should start. You must have a lot to keep clean.
Yes, and I hate it. I hate this broom.
You must have a lot...
Yes.
What's that?
You wouldn't understand. Stay away. This...
I've had it in my pockets for a very long time.
What are you doing?
I'm a researcher. How's that for...
I have to know...
What?
How are you feeling now?
I associate warmth with the...
Okay. What's this?
But how do you know that the net will hold in the end?
It's ice cold. It's shiny and clean. Just a moment, there's an odd indentation. I see water on the other side. I don't much care. No. Why is it so cold here?
The Library of Draconia is supervised by the Ice Faculty. Writing is like ice. It freezes a moment in time. In this case, for eternity.
What kind of runes are these?
Oh, those are the symbols of the 6 elements. That's the symbol for Earth, if I'm not mistaken. That symbol represents ice. That's clearly the symbol for air. That rune stands for fire. That symbol stands for water. That's probably the symbol for ore. That's the symbol for... The ice djinn in these halls has shown me the way to an ancient text. It's one of the few in which the Garden of Oblivion is mentioned.
And?
It's a travelogue by a mage named Halef ben Jalif. He was a servant of one of the Mogul mages and sent out to find the garden.
Which Mogul mage?
The last of the Moguls, Malakar. Unfortunately, he never found the garden. And fearing punishment, he began to hide from his master's lackeys. He feared that if he were found, they would, here I quote, "First place the mask on me, and then transform me into a lifeless artifact."
What sort of artifact?
Who knows? Perhaps a ring or a bracelet.
Or a staff?
Those old Moguls really knew how to ruin someone's life.
What was his name again?
He was called Halef ben Jalif. I wonder if they ever caught him.
What else do you know about Ben Jalif?
Not much. He was given the mask and sent out to find the garden. That's all it says here.
What does the log say about the garden?
It says that some sort of magic word is buried in the garden. A word that will awaken the true power of Malakar's mask. And that 3 secret chambers will point the way there. The rest is just incoherent nonsense.
Are you sure?
Yes. The search for the garden must have gone to Jalif's head. He babbles that the place was created by an ancient entity, a servant of time, and that Satinav, the Lord of Time, separated the garden from our spheres, so that nothing that happens in the garden would have consequences for our reality. Then there's something about lies that become truth, and a hole in the Book of Time. Obviously the inventions of a half-wit.
3 chambers show the way?
Yes, their entrances are located somewhere in Draconia. Keep an eye out for this symbol. You can have the pages, if you like.
Thank you.
However, to open the chambers, you need to have the mask with you. Until you have the mask, there's no point in searching for the chambers.
Are you inciting me to steal?
I'm only here to pass on knowledge. What you do with it is your business, and yours alone.
You sound like you want me to do that.
The garden was created by a servant of time?
Correct. They say this servant sleeps in the 3 chambers and waits for a mage to wake him.
Does it have to be a mage?
Yes. Only the presence of magic will disturb his sleep.
Who is Satinav?
Satinav is the guardian of time. He watches over the Book of Time and makes sure that no one disturbs or changes the things written there.
Has anyone ever seen him?
No, he's only a legend.
There's a spell buried in the garden which will waken the true power of the mask? What is its true power?
It says here that the mask presents its bearer with a choice. He either decides for sweet oblivion or to undo things which once happened, as if they never came to pass.
That sounds very powerful.
Oh yes, it does. More than a few would murder for such power.
That's enough for now. What did you...
It says that some sort and that three babble and that so that then...
That's enough.
You know, I noticed your tattoo. You're a descendant of Malachai yourself, aren't you? Have you learned nothing from your forefathers?
No, I'm hearing about all this for the first time.
And our prince, above the observatory. He's your brother, isn't he? I just wonder what drives you. An uncanny determination glows in your eyes. Either you'll achieve the impossible, or you'll descend into the deepest madness.
I won't be stopped.
I only want to warn you. Please, take care of yourself.
I see water.
Okay. Okay.
It's only a part of the seal. Something's still missing. Now that's just... I feel a rhythm, like a heartbeat. Behind it, I can see...
I potentially have an idea. About this specifically.
The indentation is shaped like one of the hands in the seal, but it's not complete. The indentation, but it's...
Okay. I lied.
They're growing beautifully. What are you doing?
Psst. An earth spirit is sleeping beneath us. It sees to the fertility of the soil. Right now, it's asleep.
Please be quiet, all right? I don't want to get too close to Kasim. I won't fly there until I actually have a reason to. Hey, Kasim. He's ignoring me. No, I can't lose my... I have nothing. There are 7 runes engraved on it. No. It's oddly warm, just like everything down here. That'll never work.
Okay, so there's like...
There are 7 runes engraved on it. This flame sounds different from the others. It almost appears to be singing. The fire doesn't react to that. The fire doesn't... The fire doesn't... The fire... The fire doesn't... I know now who you are. Your name is Halef Ben Jalif. You were Malaka's servant. He sent you to find the Garden of Oblivion, but you only made it as far as Draconia. As a punishment, the mask was placed on you. Your memory was stolen, and you were made into what you are now. Yes.
What did the staff say?
It's not written here. The air elementalist could only write down what his spirit observed, not what happened in Saj's mind.
Rats! I've been waiting for this moment for so long, and now this.
So you're a victim of the mask yourself. I suppose I can forgive you. The spell only worked. That probably isn't magical enough.
The mask no longer seems quite so repellent, but I still get bad vibrations from it.
I have to know something.
What?
How are you feeling now?
I associate warmth and light with the sphere. The mask no longer seems quite so repellent, but I still get bad vibrations from it. The mask no longer seems quite... I would break off my work on the sphere, but there's no good alternative at the moment.
I have to know something.
What?
How are you feeling now?
I would break off my work on the sphere, but there's no good alternative at the moment. The mask no longer seems quite so repellent, but I still get bad vibrations from it.
I have to know something.
What?
How are you feeling now?
I would break off my work on the sphere, but there's no good alternative at the moment. The mask no longer seems quite so repellent, but I still get bad vibrations from it. The mask no longer seems quite so repellent, but I still get bad vibrations from it. Stay away.
What are you doing there?
I'm a How's that
I have to know.
What?
How are you?
I would break off my work on the sphere. The mask no longer seems quite so repellent. The mask no longer seems quite...
Hmm. Did nothing. I'm almost certain that this is what I have to do, but I'm not sure. So I'm going to go get my phone to look for answers because I feel like I've tried everything. So rude. So rude. Sorry about that. Yeah, let's see here. Yay, we've done this. I think we're at 5 or something. Okay, so we were almost there.
How repulsive. How can something so beautiful conjure such ill feelings? Time to devote myself to something nicer. So that's it.
Is there anything new?
The mask is a reservoir. It stores memories.
Sure, by draining them from people.
Yes, but that's trivial. What's really fascinating is that it stores everything which happens around it. It's as though it observes the world in silence and takes note of everything. If we were to succeed in reversing its effect, we would have access to an enormous archive of past times. I have a good feeling about this.
How can the magic of the mask be reversed?
That sort of thing takes time. I would attempt to weave a modification of a reverse Salis into a gemstone, and then attach that to the mask. If the spell inside the mask is then recited, it should have the converse effect. Instead of emptying the wearer, it would begin to transmit stored memories to him.
Take this ruby, weave the reversal spell into it, and reverse the effect of the mask.
I told you, it isn't that easy. First, I need to examine the quality of the stone. Possibly grind it again.
We don't have time for that. I want to know what the mask knows. Do as I tell you.
Such an intervention is dangerous.
I need everything I can get my hands on in order to survive in the gore. My life is at stake here, so do it.
You'll now become either completely stupid or entirely enlightened. Fadan faskadan, esplasta quatan, murilor, gras farel goran, hulbe mutir, gerul felan, juntir quatan, feluntir sudan. Hey, can you hear me?
I had a vision.
Someone else's memory? So it worked!
You sound surprised.
You're very lucky that you're still able to speak. What else did you learn? Did you learn any new skills? If so, show me. Show me what the memories in the mask have taught you. I only believe what I see. You're trying my... You can cast spells?
I only remember this one spell. No, wait. There's more.
The more frequently you call upon the memories in the mask, the more they'll be accessible to you. Take off the mask. Do you still remember?
No. The spells are gone.
As I suspected, the effect is only active as long as you wear the mask. Put it on again and cast the second spell. Stop playing with my thoughts. Let me try one more thing. Remove the ruby and put the mask on again. Can you still cast spells?
Yes. I remember more and more.
Ha! I'm brilliant! Once the ruby has created a connection between the wearer and the mask, the bond remains even without the stone. That's enough for now. Give me the mask and you can go.
It was turned into a small crystal. I suppose the spell isn't very precise about what sort of stone it transforms someone into. Yes, that's true. Whatever this is for. What is it? What do you want? The face is reacting to the strange orb. I think it wants to follow me as long as I have the orb. Forget it. Another time, perhaps.
Sad we don't get to take it with us.
No, what would I do with a... Even if it were useful? In the meantime, I learned to fly. He was turned into a small crystal. I suppose the spell isn't very precise. I've never trusted...
Okay. Oh, we've never gone that way. Oh, it just goes to the outside. Okay, so... No, this isn't where I want to be. I want to just go outside. And then go here.
Huh? I feel the mask in my pocket. It's pulling me, drawing me there. No. I could petrify them all with my spell. I could petrify... Nothing is... This is definitely one of the signets Ariakos mentioned. Nothing is happening.
Who is doing magic in my chamber? I've slept for so long. Please, awaken me with your magic.
Nothing is...
Don't be frightened. Remain seated. There's something you should know. Listen well, and you will understand. Once there was Satinav, the guardian of time. Satinav wrote everything that happened, was going to happen, and had happened in his Book of Time. Anyone who deviated from the path written in the book or sought to rewrite time was punished by Satinav with the worst punishment that could ever be inflicted on anyone. He ripped the poor soul from its existence as if it had never been there at all. What no one remembers is that Satinav had a servant. Me, the Djinn of Time, Nemoremnon. In the name of my lord I roamed the ages, punishing heretics and healing the rents in the fabric of time that their heresy had caused. I was powerful, and yet I was only a servant to the boundless tyranny of a careworn master. Then came the day on which everything would change. When a woman came before Satinav with her dead son, she begged for the life of her child, for an adjustment of time. But Satinav, in his infinite cruelty, would not listen. I, however, took pity on the creature, and in an act of boundless benevolence, I created my mightiest tool. A mask. My mask. And I gave it to the creature, so that never again would anyone lose something so precious.
Weird. Spirit of the flame, come with me.
Interesting. I think I know. How to do one of these.
Spirits of the water, rise.
Oh, it's cute. Not where I wanted to be.
Spirit of the ice, show yourself. No answer. No.
But how do you know that the net will hold in the end?
Spirit of the ice, show yourself. No answer. Come out, whoever you are.
There we go. That's actually where it is. So it's the rune for fire, I remember right.
It appears to like that rune.
That rune's...
Or
He isn't reacting. Perhaps he's a higher being than the other spirits. He isn't reacting.
do I have to put them in a specific order? I don't think so. So I just need to get...
Yalla, come out.
I don't think it matters which order they go.
I don't want to get too... I won't fly there.
I might have to put them in a specific order. Think I have to. Let's get this one because I'm pretty sure I know how to do this one.
That's the symbol for Earth.
Earth.
That's probably the that symbol. That's clearly the symbol for air. That symbol represents ice.
So, air, ice.
That symbol.
Ice, water. Ice, water.
That's
ice, water, or earth, fire. Ice, water, earth, fire. Ice, water, earth, fire. Ice, water, earth, fire. Ice, fire, ice, water. Ice, water, earth, fire. Ice, water, earth, fire. Ice, water, earth, fire. Do I just switch everything around?
I don't want to get... I won't fly. He isn't reacting. He isn't...
Okay. Must be the opposite way then.
I don't want to get... I won't fly.
There we go. Ooh.
Again, I can barely stay awake. Open my eye. You have returned. Here now, the second act of my tale. The history of the mask. The mask presents the creatures of the world a choice. Upon those who wear it and speak the ancient incantation written upon it, I bestow blessed forgetfulness, so that the pain of loss gives way to an unsullied new beginning. If the wearer speaks my true name, however, I appear to them and fulfill any wish they have. Whatever was lost, I recover from the depths of the past and bring into the present. Thus, over the years, the dead have awoken to new life,
and kingdoms have shone with old glory. My beneficence was boundless, and in my mercy I have overwritten the tyranny of the Book of Time. Yes, it was my name that did all this. My name outshone everything. Not Nemeremnon, as the giants call me, but rather my true name, my secret name. Satinhav sought to banish my name into oblivion. But again, I outwitted him. In the shadow of Los, I found the one place into which my master could not see. There I dug a hole, and in this hole I placed my name. And from my name grew a garden. Anyone who wore the mask and found the garden would also find my name. My name in my garden. The garden of eternal oblivion. The garden of my forgotten name.
Okay, so the last one that we have to do is that... last one. Which I think I will just travel there, and then we'll do that next time. Because I imagine that leads to lots more story. Wait.
I see water. There's an odd...
Okay. So we're standing here and we'll figure this out. Here we go. And save that. Yes, overwrite the save game. Yes, okay. So thank you everyone for joining. Goodbye.